Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. My name is Brian. I'm the father of two little boys, one elementary school, 3rd grade, one middle school, 6th grade.
My name is Nate. I have 3. I have a girl that's in high school, and she's going to be driving in a couple days.
Oof.
Mother Mary, pray for me. I have a middle school boy and an elementary boy.
My name is Steven. I have 2 elementary kids, so 3rd grader and a kindergartner.
So welcome to the Suburban Dads Podcast. Don't
get
it
what it's
twisted.
not about.
This is not about bourbon. We have historically as friends, we're bus stop dads, right?
100%.
We all live on the same
description.
block. We are all at the same bus stop, and that is literally how we became to know each other.
Yeah.
You have 10 minutes in the morning at the bus to drink coffee together and chat before we head on our way.
Can you talk about the weather or something you have in common? We found one thing.
We found bourbon. So we parlayed that into bourbon on our front porch.
Yeah.
And we were drinking
Swill, just nasty.
shit. No, we would drink bourbon we'd alternate front porches and sit on our front porch and drink bourbon on nice nights. Steven decided one day, hey, we should do a podcast about this and make it
I
more
have a
regular
really
thing.
fucking good camera, and I want to check it out. Can we do
Yeah,
this?
right?
I
And
wanted to show
I'll
off.
be a huckleberry.
And so we decided, while literally standing at the bus stop, that we
Yes.
were going to start a podcast and use our bourbon lubricant that we use to talk about stuff. But in the course of talking about stuff, we started talking about things that are important to us and we think probably to you and to dads all across the country. Friends as dads, friends of our kids. How do you raise kids today, right? Things that our parents didn't ever talk to us. Maybe they showed us, but never talked to us, right?
Or they didn't do either.
Yeah, or we learned on our own, right? We tripped and fell and cut our teeth on our own learning. So join us. Grab a bourbon, open it up. Tell us what your favorite is. You'll hear our takes on some. We love some. We fucking hate some. And
We have poured out a glass or 2.
we have dumped a few down the drain. So if you're wondering, you dumped a few down the drain, that sounds past tense. Yeah, we're recording the intro after we've done a few episodes to see if we like it. Because I'll be totally honest, at the beginning, 2 dudes that are going to sit down and talk about like real stuff, scary shit.
Yeah.
Right? I was genuinely afraid of doing this.
Open it up.
Of talking about things that, oh my God, what if these guys think I'm a weirdo? They probably do, but it's okay.
Too late.
It's
But
okay.
we're all kind of weirdos.
And we cover that in episode 8, 7, 4. I don't fucking remember. It don't matter. But join us.
After 3 glasses in, we're good.
Oh Jesus! And he's not saying 3 pours. 3 glasses in. But yeah, really, have a pour. Join us and give us some things to talk about your kids. Questions you have, how we handle it, and if there's anything you want to discuss, put in the comments.
One of my definitions of a good podcast is: do you want to be friends with the hosts or the guests? And we were just talking about it now. Is like when we decide, hey, we're gonna record this weekend. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Like I would move heaven and earth to make sure that we can have time, because we started as bus stop dads. Way more than that right now.
Yeah.
We're
podcast dads.
Yeah, we're podcast
Right?
dads. That's right.
This has become sacred time for me.
Oh, agreed.
Like my gym in the morning with my wife. That is we set that time aside for us, and this is some of my me time.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think we want to encourage other dads. Like, hey, hopefully this conversation is helpful for you, but we want to encourage you to find freaking community somewhere.
Find your Suburban Dad Podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Find your crew. We actually cover that. How do you find a crew?
Yeah.
How do you get to know other people? Maybe you grew up with them since kindergarten. Do you really know them?
Yeah.
Right?
Bourbon, 2 things. One is a common thread that we happen to align on. Second one is lubricant, right?
Yes.
In order to have a real conversation, you have to be somewhat vulnerable. You will do better with a glass of bourbon in your hand. Or whatever you want.
Join us
This will be fun.
in our journey.
And if it's
fun.
not, don't watch, but you'll enjoy it.